am a survivor of T-cell leukemia. I'm 17 years old. I'm a junior in high school. 4 years ago on Super Bowl weekend, I was diagnosed with leukemia. I've had over 12 different chemo drugs, a total of 550 doses of chemo, 22 spinal taps, bone marrow aspirations, over 40 blood transfusions. I have spent over 100 days in the hospital. A couple of those were in ICU. Best part is I only have 6 months until I start Survivor Clinic. And that's it. Thanks for letting me speak.
I'm Jordan's mom. I'm Tina Wilson, and we're also family with Elaine Byers, and she's unfortunately couldn't be here today. So we're here to speak to you guys about the Rally Foundation for Childhood Cancer Research. Before 2009, we had no idea how rapid childhood cancer is. And since we've been in that world since 2009, we have found out how underfunded childhood cancer can be compared to the other cancers out there. And our mission to give back, since we've been down this journey and have seen the children suffering and been there and walked the halls of the Cello Cancer Center over at Scottish Rite, our mission is to fight back, and we would hope that we can get you guys interested in the Rally Foundation. And our goal this year is to raise $1,000 in Jordan's name, and that money goes towards the cancer research for T-cell ALL leukemia. We have actually met the doctor that actually is the recipient of the Rally grant. This year, the Rally Foundation gave over $1 million in grants for childhood cancer. I don't know how much time I've got, so stop me if I just to give you an idea, does anyone have any idea how many children are diagnosed a day? 46 children are diagnosed every day, so that comes out to 13,500 per year. 7 children die of childhood cancer each day. To me, 1 is too many. The last drug for childhood cancer developed was over 20 years ago. That's one drug in the last 20 years that is suitable for childhood. The drugs that Jordan was on, a lot of those are adult-level drugs, and they have to constantly manipulate the dosages because their bodies can't handle it. And you get into the brain tumors, the neuroblastomas, it gets even harder. We were very fortunate. We were the lucky ones. He is out a year of treatment. He's had very little complications. He still suffers with the side effects of joint pain. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it together. He told me you'll go a couple minutes and you'll get choked up, and he's right. It is my baby. And not only is it my baby, I probably follow about 50 kids over the last 3 years that we have met. I have been to more funerals of children under the age of 10 than I have adults in the last 3 years. We've got to find a way to get observed and make closer. Excuse me. Yeah, and some of those are under the age of 5, as he said. I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm sorry.
You're doing good.
Cancer for children is the leading cause of disease, death. There are numbers out there that you will hear on the radio. I was talking to Nancy today. She said she heard it on the radio that childhood cancer has an 80% cure rate. That's not good enough. That 80% is pushed up because leukemia is one of the highest cancers for children. It is 40% of the cancers. And ALL has a 93% success rate. But that's still not good enough. 2 of the services I went to were for ALL leukemia. You're not supposed to die from that, but they are still dying. When you talk about, people say, well, why should we give to children versus the adults? The adults are dying of it too. The average age of adults getting diagnosed of cancer are at the age of 67. The average age for children is the age of 6. So children are missing out on 71 years of their life, where they could have been married, had babies, gone to college. They miss every bit of that. They miss their very first day of school as a child. So that is what we're looking for, is to get a better cure for children so that they don't have to continue suffering like they are. Anyone have any questions? I know I just kind of rattled off a bunch of numbers to you, but like I said, we are working with the Rally Foundation. They're a foundation out of Atlanta, started 7 years ago. It was started by a prayer circle in the driveway. A mother whose teenage son had been diagnosed with medulloblastoma, which is a brain cancer. He relapsed, and he's in the hospital. The mother says, the founder of Rally, Dean Crow, comes in and she says, what can I do? I can't bring you dinner anymore. She says, we've got to fund this. We've got to find better treatments. And that's where the circle started. And 7 years into it, they're still going strong. 93 cents of every dollar goes right back into research. And on this board, there's several doctors that have received the grants. Like I said, they gave out $1 million this year alone. It's the first year they've been able to give $1 million. But over the 7 years, they've given quite a bit of money. And I can vouch that it does go to the doctors. The doctors send you thank you letters for your contributions. So I do know that it is getting in the right places, and we are making progress. Thank y'all for your time. Sorry if I went over.
Thank you.